after another tight loss, what do you sort of tell your team after a game like this?
Get ready for tomorrow, and really specifically, we've had several tough ones. Obviously, all three last week. That one tonight, one against Florida. And when that happens, you just kind of got to get over that barrier of waiting for something to go wrong, or hoping that it's just going to work out, and just grab it and get it. And we got to get past that hump. And it's a tough one to get over given the competition that we're playing, and we just got to stay with it till we do.
You guys are in a lot of these games. I mean, it's not really.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I mean, early on, and again, it's not the SEC, but we were very good in close games, and we haven't, and we're trying to retool it, to put ourselves on the right side of it. We'll have a different plan, going forward to do that, and but I'm proud of the way they competed. I mean, we're very prepared for the series. We fell short tonight. These guys are hurting, they're upset, and they have a lot of pride in their performance, and I expect them to be ready to play tomorrow.
Do you think tonight was a little bit different in terms of the way that it was a tight loss, just in terms of some of the weird batted ball stuff?
Well,
two-run home run.
Yeah, I mean, you give the guy credit. I mean, we had some home runs early in the game, and the ball was flying, and we made a mistake pitch, and the guy stayed on it and hit an opposite field home run. That's not easy to do, and that's part of this thing that we're going through right now. It's like that's the only program that has multiple national championships in the last 10 years. The last week it was the #1 team in the country. The week before that, it's the team we played for the national championship. There's no margin for error with these mistakes, and when you're going through it, like I said, of working to get over the hump, it's tough to do. It's a lot. It's not just, hey, we're LSU and that's going to happen. We got to keep pushing until we do.
You've been able to put a finger on the two-out pitching. It just seems like a lot of those runs.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take responsibility for it. Like, we got to make sure we have the right guy on the mound. And, like I said, there's a nice trophy up there in a 2023 because of Nate Ackenhausen and because of Thatcher Hurd. And you know what? I'm going to continue to pitch those guys. If I need to shuffle it how we're doing it, I will. But I'm going to continue to pitch those guys. I believe in them. And, we rebooted this thing. And like I said, they deserve that opportunity. And I need to get some different guys in the mix also. But we're going to figure it out to where we can tip it over. I believe in the pitching staff that we have. And, they need to execute a little bit better. And they want to execute a little bit better. And, I have a thought of how we can shift it. I thought we were in a pretty good spot tonight. It just, until you get over that hump and that one thing goes right, but it's not just them. I mean, we had the bases loaded with 2 outs and a 3-2 count. Runners moving on the pitch. We took a call third strike, or excuse me, swinging strike 3. We had first and third, 1 out, and we, hit a ground ball to the first baseman that they got the out at home, which you're sending the guy to stay out of double play, which is baseball, but we had chances to expand the lead to where maybe the homer gets him with 1 or ties the game, as opposed to takes the lead and puts a lot of pressure, back on the at-bats and the offense. And then you look at it, Michael draws a walk. I thought it was a terrific at-bat by Ashton Larson. I mean, it's a squibber number or whatever, but man, you talk about competing. He really competed in the game in that at-bat and had another really good night tonight. So just stay with it.
You mentioned some of the execution pieces with the bullpen. What do you think is the thing that's sort of missing that maybe that those guys had at the end of last season from an execution standpoint that's just not quite there right now?
Just with there's 2 outs, 2 strikes, just the ability to finish the hitter or get us off the field, and we're not doing that.
What do you think about some of that situational hitting you were getting into? The one that sticks out to me is Milam, first pitch, grounding into a double play.
Yeah, I mean, RJ Austin's a terrific athlete. I mean, he's flying, running the, whatever you want to call it, the Trey Morgan play on the safety. We can't bunt right into it. I thought they were going to throw a strike, and it was right over the middle of the plate. I mean, it wasn't the wrong pitch to swing at. and I thought he was aggressive, and he got on top of it, and I think he's going to be a good player here, and I think, you know, he'll be better, you know, with that at bat underneath his belt. I think he's a better player today than he was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, but that's part of the growing pains. You know, their freshman pitcher got it done, you know. I mean, he's really good. I mean, it's 96, a good curveball, and like I said, there's just not been any margin for error with the talent that we're facing. I mean, he did a great job against Bryce Cunningham. Nobody's hit Bryce Cunningham, you know, really. I mean, those are really good statistics, so it's just not, it hasn't been good enough to win with a complimentary baseball, and just gotta keep going.
With Ashley Larson, how has he improved over the last
He's
month?
doing great. I think he's in control of himself, and it's a big jump from high school baseball in Kansas to this, and I've been, you know, very happy with how he's performed and his control of himself, and he just keeps getting better, and that's a good sign for things to come, you know, for the rest of the year in his career.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thank you. See you tomorrow.